welcome back to For Fett's Sake. I'm just a simple man trying to make my way in the world.
And I'm Jodie Kelly.
And I am James Baker, live from Harrogate.
Woohoo! Hello.
International. England, Scotland, Canada.
I know.
I know.
Let's do this.
Give the Six Nations of like Italy and England and
That's
Ireland
it.
and Wales.
Sloan, that helmet looks absolutely phenomenal. We were just talking about it before we
fantastic,
started.
isn't it?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Been waiting a year to put it on.
The details phenomenal.
And I screwed up the wording at the start. I said world instead of universe, but well, never mind.
That's fine.
It's okay. Don't worry about
That's all right.
it. Yeah, so this is For Fett's Sake. This is
I didn't realise it was called that. That's brilliant. You're going to start saying that now.
Oh, for Fett's sake. James is here.
Hello,
Hi,
James.
We're all kitted out. Jody's got his tiny boba out.
I've got my boba out.
James is wearing his Boba Fett t-shirt that he got in a cereal packet of all
Yeah,
things.
here, I just want to show you what it says on here,
Oh, I guess I'll
on my
zoom you
cereal
in.
packet.
I'll zoom you in.
It's no good. It's no good to me, soggy.
That's brilliant. And obviously I have the man himself's helmet.
You've gone a bit hybrid with your Mandalorian and Boba.
I have, yeah. Well, I don't have a Boba Fett one. I should actually probably get a Boba Fett one as well.
You've had a year to get one.
Quick impersonation. Who's this?
Django. Oh, sorry, that's Boba.
That was Boba Fett.
Boba Fett.
Aye.
That was Boba
As a
Fett.
kid, as a
Yeah.
nipper looking at Django Fett.
That's right.
His helmet.
nipper.
Looking at his own dad's
Looking at
helmet.
his dad's helmet.
Where?
So
Yes, it is Christmas.
hopefully everyone had a nice Christmas. This is what are we on, the 30th now? We've got one more day left to 2021. Let's hope 2022 is a better year than 2021. But I think we said that last year.
Yep.
Anyhow, so this is like I said, this is our watch along show for Fett's Sake. If you want to watch along, the rules are simple. You need to go to disneyplus.com and then go to the Boba Fett episode, which is season 1, episode 1, which is brilliantly written by Jon Favreau and directed by Robert Rodriguez.
Yes.
Rodriguez.
So just go to the episode, move the play ahead to all the zeros, wait for the countdown, 3, 2, 1, and we go on go. We don't skip the recap. We don't do anything else like that. We just play it and then we keep going. And James, you have a tip.
Get your subtitles on.
Get your subtitles on, which I'm just about to put on. I'm going
Great
to put
advice.
on
Great advice.
English CC for the old subtitles.
Closed captions.
And and we'll get started.
At some point in the proceedings, I can see the power level on my gimbal dropping. At some point, my gimbal's going to go limp, so I might have to just twist my. There's a lot of innuendos tonight. You've got your bob out. My gimbal might go limp.
Sorry, what?
My gimbal might
No
lose
further
power.
questions, Your Honour.
I think there's little blue pills for that, James. But,
There is, aye.
yeah.
Blue batteries.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, Slo's got his glasses on.
Uh-huh.
He's
My Elvis Costello glasses.
staggered. Yeah.
Yes, sir, I do. These are actually the glasses used by the guy that says "Yes, sir, I do" in that thing on the internet.
All right, nice one.
He gets them in Shoppers as well, probably. Anyway, shall we begin? This is
Yes.
quite an exciting episode. This one, I like this one. I don't know about you guys. We can talk about it afterwards. But yeah, let's get started. I'll do the countdown, and then we'll get started.
Let's
All right.
do it.
3, 2, 1, go.
Buffering.
Buffering.
I'm okay now.
You get 10 seconds.
No,
You need to move to 15 seconds.
I'm at 18 seconds. That'll do.
All right, that's it. 18 seconds. Yeah.
Star Wars. How excited have we been for this?
Oh,
Aye.
was it? It has been a year since this was announced, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, it was the celebrations, wasn't it? I think. Or was it Disney Plus?
No, it was
Some
just
sort of Disney.
it was at the very end of the Mandalorian.
Oh, sorry, it was the end of Mandalorian. Yeah, of
Mhm.
course. When
It
he
just
sat on
went-
the throne. Yeah.
Boba Fett will return in the Book of Boba Fett. We're all like,
Yes.
he'll return in the what? And we're in the what? now?
What? Do what?
Massive double take. The empty throne.
It certainly was.
the crutch propped up against the
Is this the
fireplace.
first time we've seen a horizontal Bacta tank?
I think it is, yeah.
You love a Bacta tank.
I do like a Bacta. I've got a
You
Bacta
do.
tank in my studio out the back.
Have you?
Out the Bacta. Back
Just,
to door.
I just remember I seen it today, and I was just like, Jody likes a good Bacta tank.
Yeah.
See, when I saw this, all I could think of was Bad Batch.
Aye,
That flashback.
that Camino footage looks good.
Yeah.
That's
I
obviously
thought they were
original.
I know, but I thought they were
Yeah.
going to CGI his head plopping out. Still never happened. Like that scene in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood with the dog food.
Yeah.
This stuff's amazing.
Oh
Yeah.
man, this is what we've been. How long have we waited to see this?
38 years.
Yeah, I was going to say.
To get this official canon.
I mean, this is
How it
it.
happened.
But
Inside.
what I liked
the
about
cinema.
this episode was they didn't waste much time in it.
I know.
that.
Just got straight into it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And it isn't a breeze either.
Nope.
Get that oxygen into you. Oh, I bet it's disgusting. I bet it stinks down there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh god.
That's it.
Flame on.
There's-
So is that the
Jabba's
skiff?
sail barge.
Yeah.
This is great.
Look at that, man.
Andy Duquesne.
Do you remember the bit in Raising Arizona, Sloan?
Yes. Yeah.
James.
That's the bit I was thinking of. Yeah.
When John Goodman and that escaped from prison.
No, I don't. I can't. I've seen it once. I've not seen
Through
it.
the mud. Oh, nice visor
It's a
shot.
nice view. Yeah.
Oh,
Little hints of the Mandalorian theme in there as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I think he's got his own. I think he's got his own kind of fanfare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
funny.
Ludwig's doing it again, isn't he?
Well, he's written a lot of the score, but it's not performed by him this time.
All right.
And I think there's additional thing because if you look at the end, actual scores by somebody else.
Does it say?
It says music by, but score by
Right.
someone else.
Look at all this stuff, man.
So I
It's
think
just
they've maybe
brilliant.
adapted. Jawas are just little.
Bastard.
Yeah. Aren't they?
They
Oh.
are.
I mean, they just don't care.
No. Let's just pick them
Little,
clean.
little bastards. I love the fact they're little bastards, though.
I know.
I love that
you
Mando
go.
one with the sandcrawler. It's quite a short episode, that one, but it's good. So,
Oh, the Jawa Offworlders.
the egg one.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it. Start to go limp.
Is that
There we
it?
go.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm back. I'm just going to go this way.
All right, that's fine. You can go your own way. It's very, very much sort of. What was that movie where Clint Eastwood was left for dead? Was it Good, the Bad, and Ugly?
I think
Actually,
it's Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Yeah,
Aye,
the one where he
aye.
says, "Don't die on me, Blondie. Don't die on
yeah.
me."
Kind of that kind of vibe. I
Yeah.
think.
I was kind of hoping they had still suits. I thought that's what they were going to go with.
Still suits.
Yeah, from Dune.
Oh,
June, sorry.
right.
You've been over there too long, Sloan.
You have.
Yeah.
You have. Ugh, a leaky carrot.
That's some kind of sand maggot.
Yeah,
Aye,
I'd maybe throw that carrot out if I was him.
I would throw that
I
carrot
know.
out. You wouldn't want
Cruising
that in your Christmas
Cruising
dinner.
all over that. Walking in single file. This is also from Sergio Leone as well, because that's when, oh God, what's his name? Eli Wallach gets pulled behind
Yeah.
Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, quite a few vibes from that actually.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know we've done all the Marvel TV shows, but this is actually what I'm here for. This
I know.
is actually, this is
Me
like,
too.
this is it then. We've done all the other ones because all we're doing is just waiting for this.
That's
Either
just fluff.
Mandalorian or
This
the
is fluff.
Boba Fett.
This is
Yeah.
it, mate. This is it.
That's it.
That was the starter. The main course.
I know.
Or you could say Mando's the main course now. I don't know.
Well, that's next year though.
Is this an aperitif?
Yeah, and a moose bush.
That looks sore, man. That looks as
It
if there's
does.
no padding there. He just does it. He's 60, I think. Tamura
Morrison.
Yeah.
Oh, is he? So give
The
music in
music's
this.
fantastic.
I
It really
know.
is good.
I've
if
not
it's gonna
looked for
be
it,
any,
James.
yeah,
Well,
I've not
the
looked for it either.
Ludwig stuff, the Mando Ludwig stuff's on Spotify.
Yeah, that's definitely kicking about.
You can
In
hear
fact,
a
you
lot
can
of
get
that.
you can get that episode per episode. That music,
Yeah.
like 7 or 8 pieces of music per episode.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let me look up.
I
think the Ludwig music is really up there with Star Wars fans now.
Aye,
Who would have thought we'd say that?
Stranger in a Strange Land. It's an Iron Maiden album.
So it is.
The Book of Boba Fett is on Apple.
What?
Just did a search there. It's on Apple Music.
Oh, the music.
I like these new look Tusken Raiders with the black as opposed to like the kind of sand color.
Mm-hmm. I find that a wee bit odd, actually.
I think this might be the Mos Espa gang, and the other ones are like the Mos Eisley ones.
Oh, they look great.
They do look good.
I used to think sand people were like a bit rubbish, but these guys have taken them and just made them cool characters.
They look a bit like the characters from the Solo movie. You know, the bandits. What do you call it?
Oh yeah,
the main one.
Yeah. Aye. Head Flag Smasher. Her.
Aye, her.
Memphis Nest. Yeah.
Memphis Nest. That's the one.
Yeah.
That's why it's always good doing these with 3 people. It's bound to be one of us that knows.
I know.
Stuff.
There was one bit that kind of took me a little bit out of this episode, I must admit, and it's there's a top down shot of them later on in this dog thing here, which is clearly played by a human walking on all fours. It looks like a human walking on all fours.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it was like, oh,
really?
Yeah, it's such a shame. It's like
so some of it's a practical effect then.
Yeah, I think
it's not all. It's not all practical effect.
No, I think it's mostly CGI. But I think the bottom part of the legs are probably
surprised. The front of it's probably practical. This wee guy bugs me.
Oh, him?
What, the wee Rhodian?
Yeah,
Guido guy?
Yeah, he bugs me.
What, with these rubbery fingers?
Yeah.
They've always had that problem.
I know.
Yeah. He's a bit of a weed.
Yeah. That thing's massive.
Mm-hmm. I wonder what that Rhodian's done to get captured.
Probably crashed.
Not much, probably.
Probably not, actually. Just stumbled onto their camp. Have you any water? Bang!
He's probably said to his pals down at Mos Espa, I'm just nipping out for a fag. All right. He's like that. Oh, what? Before you know it, he finds himself tied up in the desert.
Kidnapped by sand people, aye.
Hey, has anyone seen Tam? He popped outside for a cigarette about an hour ago. He must have gone up the road.
Tam Tusken.
Tam who?
Tam Tusken.
Aye, that's it. That's what his name is now.
I didn't think Boba was going to get very far there.
No.
I have to say.
A for effort, though.
Yeah. So
these Tusken Raiders.
Is Boba Fett his actual name? You know how the Mandalorians
Jabba Silver.
Oh yeah.
He'll do well.
What's he called? The Mandalorian?
Din Djarin.
Yeah. I was going to say
that might, but he's not I think his name is Boba Fett because his dad's Jango Fett, and they're both not Mandalorian.
Okay, of course, that's true.
In the books, I'm sure they gave him another name, like Tales of the Bounty Hunters years ago.
I think his real name is probably Robert, and Din Djarin's real name's probably Darren.
Aye.
That's what I think. You know,
Bob.
The Book of Robert Fett.
Book of Rab.
Doesn't do so well against these guys, does he? But then I suppose he's been weakened pretty severely.
After what he's been through.
Give the man a break.
I quite like the fact that he just didn't rocket out of the belly of the pit.
Yeah.
Because a lot of fan fiction or comics or stories that have come previously that have been canon, obviously the fan fiction not being that, I've had him just rocketing.
Yeah.
If that was the case, why didn't he just do that when he went in?
Yeah.
True.
Perhaps
It's
we
so
could do
cool
this
that the
podcast
fact that
in
that's
Tuscan.
just literally happened after Return of the Jedi, though, isn't it?
Aye. I
So
can't get that out of my mind.
When you think of it in that way, you're like, oh, that's awesome.
Uh-huh. That is that we're in this time period.
Yeah. So awesome.
I
I
kind of
really like
like
the way they've done all these kind of flashbacks like this.
Yeah, it feels a bit like Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of graininess.
Yeah. As in the movie.
Yeah.
Aye. Not a great film.
No.
He's in good nick old tomorrow, isn't he?
Yes.
Aye,
He's 60 years old.
definitely.
He's in really good shape.
And he's Jason Momoa's dad as well.
He
Of
is.
course he is.
And
Aquaman's dad.
Yeah.
But he is in great nick.
Yes. I think
He's
he's got
got-
a new set of Nashers due.
He's got a new personal
Possibly,
trainer
yeah.
as well.
I think he does.
Because he was getting a bit of kind of, he was fat Boba Fett, in
Yeah.
the,
He
kind of
was,
the last
but-
couple of episodes of Mandalorian, but not
Yeah.
anymore.
Not in this.
I like that.
That's-
See all this stuff where it goes on and it kind of like slightly tightens on him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of bit like this bit here that kind of locks in everything like goes into place.
Mm-hmm.
It feels very kind of Back to the Future-y.
hmm
I thought
Back to the Future
boots-
2.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's right, that Bacta tank's working wonders for him.
It certainly is. Oh, I might go for a back to tank later, actually.
Yeah.
It'll work wonders for you as well.
Yeah, I think so.
It usually
Certainly
does help me.
I'll put colour in my cheeks, that's for sure.
And hair in your chest.
Is that not Scotch broth?
So
Get
the
that mixed
return
up.
of 8D8.
This is so.
Oh, yes, this guy.
Uh-huh.
I
Do
hated
you recognize?
him.
Do you recognize the
hated him.
voice?
Is that's the Matt Berry?
It is.
I saw him at the in the credits at the end, and I'm like, who did he play?
He played
Wow.
88.
Nice Wookiee.
Yes, but
Wookiee
Wookiee
Pill.
skin.
This is Robert Rodriguez.
What, the guy playing him?
The boss.
Aye,
guy.
the Busk guy. That's Robert
Is it
Rodriguez.
really?
Oh, is it?
Really?
Yep.
A Trandoshan.
A Trandoshan, that's it.
God,
So
it's
even
not
though that
very
looks like
well.
8D8 from Jabba's Palace previously, which I think it is, his credit is called him something else.
Oh, is it? It says 88 in the captions.
Does it say 8D8 in the captions? I haven't noticed that. Oh, it is 8D8. But if
I
you
don't like
look at
this guy.
look at Berry's credit on IMDb, and it'll say something else. I don't like him either.
I don't like it. Somebody else said this, and I watched another thing, and they said it doesn't fit. And I
Mhm.
totally agree. There's something his acting doesn't something.
He should be in Star Trek. That guy.
Yeah, he's not a Star Wars fit.
Oh, this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, if it felt a bit. What do they always call him? They always call him like the Chancellor or something of the planet. And Picard's like, "We're gonna beam down tomorrow," and he's like, "Oh no, we can't possibly do that. It's the eve of St. Augustine Day or something."
It's hard to put your finger on it what it is, though. But
He looks like Zephyr Cochrane.
As Doctor Strange says in No Way Home, that's waste. It sounds weird, but I'll let it pass.
yes, yeah, exactly that. You're right. You're right.
Spoilers.
Oh, sorry.
Good shout. Good shout.
That's in the trailer, to be fair.
Yes, James, he is. He's playing a 40-year-old in this.
Oh, is he?
Well, Boba Fett's 40 at the time.
Oh, of course. That's why somebody was saying they should have maybe de-aged him a little bit in this.
I think there's only so much de-aging you can do if you've spent the afternoon in the
Back
belly
to
of a
that,
sarlacc pit.
Well, yeah, you're right. What would you look like after you've been in the belly of a sarlacc pit? Not as good
Lord
as
Fett. I like
not
that.
as good as Boba. Yeah.
Is that your Boba on camera there, Jodie?
It's visible. My Boba's visible.
No, it's not a bad looking Boba.
Is that a Boba far away, or is it? Can
you see it now?
Boba?
You see him? James?
Oh, aye.
Can you see him?
That's it.
Oh, you guys are laughing.
There he is. There he is.
Ring the bell, Sloan. You know you have to
There he
for
is.
us.
Clowns. And I'm not leaving you alone after last time.
Oh yeah, that's right.
These guys.
I like these guys.
So do I. The thing is, though, right? See the Gamorrean guards when Return of the Jedi guys. Did they not have fat suits on?
They did,
Aye.
yeah.
They were much bigger than those guys.
Aye, but I think these were. Remember in the first episode of season 2 of The Mandalorian, they were Gamorrean fighters as opposed to Gamorrean guards. They were a bit leaner. I don't think these guys have been fed properly.
See, if I take my top off, right,
Mm-hmm.
I would probably look not much different to that apart from thinner arms.
What's the droid over the left-hand side? What's that droid in the background? That's a cool-looking droid. I never noticed that before.
Oh, that's a Zuckuss.
It does look like Zuckuss.
Yeah.
It's definitely not Zuckuss, unless he's had a head change, but he's got Zuckuss vibes.
Yeah. I love these shots, man. Cool. So cool.
See those cities that the long way up goes to. They look like that. You know, the ones in South America, like in the side of the Andes and all that kind of stuff. Those are actual robots.
Are they actual robots? I wondered.
Those are actual Boston Dynamic robots.
Oh,
those are real.
They're good, eh?
Yeah,
that's cool, man.
They just put like kind of wing things on them to make them.
How do you know that? Did you? I've seen those Boston stuff.
I recognised them as soon as I saw it.
Oh,
Max Rebo! How cool is this? And it's a kind of slightly, kind of little, what would you say, Spanish version of...
I think if Scots and Lido
were
on Tatooine,
do you recognise the bartender?
It would be like
that. The bartender is Rex from Star Tours, the old robot in Star Tours.
Is that right?
Yep.
I bet there's loads of things in this scene, actually.
Oh, yeah, probably.
In the background.
There he is again.
I do have a lot more droid appreciation just now.
Yeah.
Building those kind of Bandai droids.
Absolutely. Everyone's like a ninja sneaking in here.
You can't have scantily clad Twi'lek females without having a scantily clad Twi'lek male anymore.
No.
Yeah, I suppose.
Something for the ladies and something for the men.
Yeah.
So I was reading up about her.
Ages,
she's what's her name? Gara Flip or something. I can't remember. But I think she's nearly 60 years old. It's unbelievable her age.
Yeah.
And Quentin Tarantino used to sleep on her couch when he was
do what?
Used to sleep on her couch.
I bet he did.
when he was trying to get somewhere. So she's good friends. She's got the kind of connection with Robert Rodriguez and Quentin Tarantino.
Wow. It's a wonder she's not appeared in more. That's Jennifer Beals, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently so. I never thought about that.
Good point.
I'm sure he did. I'm sure he had. Maybe his organ had like a.
The Max Rebo, how he escaped the sail barge. Is that the next question? That's thrown up. You know how obviously Boba Fett. 30 years in the making of 40 years of wondering how he got away from the Sarlacc pit. Now we're going to wonder how Max Rebo got away from the sail barge. In 40 years we'll get a spin-off movie.
So what we're saying here is Lord Fett, as he's now known, which is absolutely amazing, by the way. he seems to be in charge of all this stuff because she's basically saying this pub's now yours.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The black undergarments look absolutely phenomenal.
They're fantastic. Yeah. He's got a wee mini cape as well. It's very nice.
See, that was in the trailer, that Speak Freely, and it sounded as if he was like intimidating, but unless he says it later on.
An assassination attempt by some parkour enthusiasts.
I know. Yeah.
Look at the Jawas. Aww.
I know, it's straight in there.
I know.
Honestly.
I think they got the right amount of the ratio between helmet on, helmet off.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yep.
I was happy with it.
Mm-hmm, me too. I bet you that you know, the scene where you see the helmet full of coins, they probably had that in the art department and thought, how can we put that into the... Because that's such a cool image.
Mm-hmm.
How can we put that in a scene? There they are.
I'm so glad when they turned up.
Guys. Yeah. And we said,
a bit late, though, didn't they?
Where's his guards? Just as they appeared. I went,
they're back, like munching down some sort of burger.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen these Gamorrean guards do that.
A plate of fully loaded nachos in the back.
They kind of live up to their name, you know, in this episode. Whereas they never they just were like idiots.
Yeah, I know.
Return of the Jedi.
I love that Tamara Morrison, the kind of that kind of thing he does when he really goes for it and hits somebody in the chops.
So I'm guessing, we kind of know because Tamara Morrison or Boba Fett appears in The Mandalorian dressed in black. You know, when he's first appeared, he's got the kind of the black outfit, the black robes and stuff.
Yeah.
Obviously, that guy's just gone. So he's obviously becomes friends with those Tusken Raiders who were also dressed in black, and that's obviously where his influence. He's got his kind of undergarment is black because of that all kind of fits in. I think.
Yeah. That makes sense.
I like this that he needs to go back to the Bactapod.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
It shows you how gubbed he is after that Sarlacc nonsense.
Yeah.
I loved that bit earlier on. You know, when he's lying there and one of them's trying to get away and he just zaps him with his rocket. That was so cool.
Because it shows that he needs her.
Yeah.
And it shows that he isn't, because in everyone's mind for nearly 40 years, it's just like, you can't touch Boba Fett. He's just like the ultimate badass. But we're showing he is actually quite vulnerable.
Yeah. Yeah, and she's never going to leave his side because, by the way, nothing better happened to her.
She better
I'm
not.
tearing up thinking about it.
She better not cheating him.
No, I don't mean that. I just mean hopefully,
right.
You know, the bad guys don't get.
I would rather her die than her betray him. But I don't want anything to happen.
James.
I know. Let's just not talk about that.
No, let's not.
I really like this bit.
Oh, so do I. I love this.
Yeah.
That's exactly what she should do.
Yeah.
She just needs one.
Like
kill the spare.
Yeah. Brilliant. Love it. Brilliant.
Oh, I sometimes
this
wish
is the
I
third
could
time I've seen
this
this, by
episode.
the way. Just insane.
I love those wee Gamorreans.
I think they should have taken his clothes off, though. You know.
Yeah.
I think this is pitch perfect. The way they've done this.
Aye.
Really is.
I like that wee Tusken Raider.
Yeah.
He's a wee tosser, isn't he?
He is a wee asshole.
He's been kind of put in charge of him to sort of prove he's a man or
yeah,
whatever it is that they do.
It's like you know, show that you
can handle yourself.
Show that you don't get any empathy or whatever.
Yeah.
That you can actually tell Boba Fett kind of just facilitates it. You actually be my ticket out of here. I'll just kind of.
Aye, he's biding his time.
Aye.
Also,
what's he going to do? But sorry, go on, Sloan.
I was going to say, I was getting kind of Planet of the Apes type vibes as well, because of the way that he's dressed as well. It looks like the astronaut that Chuck Heston wore. And he's obviously always chained up in that as well.
A lot of nice wipes from scene to scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, similar to the original movies.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a thing in Mando as well, isn't it? I think that's
definitely wipe, yeah.
Wipes, yeah.
I like a good back to tank and then a good wipe.
Yeah, afterwards. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good one, James. Like that.
So who are these guys?
They're the guys that did over Aunt Beru and Uncle Owen.
No.
They've done them in that style.
It's the same MO.
It is definitely.
Please,
right
not
up
the
the
water.
arse. Kicked him right up the arse.
Shut up, you moisture farmer.
I know. You freaking moisture farmer. That was the clean version.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that will come in much later in this episode.
Must do.
Not in this episode, in this series.
Although how far away is that story to where he is now, sitting in Jabba's palace? I wonder,
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, this bit here.
I wonder if he's.
It just looks like a guy, but there's just that last frame there.
I wonder if oh God, what was I going to say there? Yeah, I wonder if these flashback things are going to continue all the way through, or if this is just going to be.
I don't know.
Because
I don't think they'd need to.
No, because of how it ends. This bit ends.
Because we know how he ends up. We just need him to get the armor back and be all right, and then we know from the end of season 2 Mandalorian how he gets
his armor back,
how he gets the chair, kind of thing. Aye, that's it.
Because he doesn't get his armor back till much later on. In Mando season 2.
Yep.
Yeah. Just looking at it.
It's such a perfect fit for Boba Fett.
I know.
He really is. Just his manner, everything about him is just so good.
I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that comes from him being Maori.
Yeah. Well, he does that thing. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. When he does that thing, when he's like, he did it in the previous.
Is it the haka?
The haka,
they kind of do that face when they kind of really
hit
somebody, and it's that kind of Maori thing. Yeah.
But I think there's a lot of Morrison in this character.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think that you couldn't have picked a better person. And years ago, like reading Wolverine comic books and never understanding what the origins of Wolverine were, and people were saying, I don't want to hear what those origins are. And Boba Fett always fell into that kind of category. Like, I don't want to see the origins. I'm glad we're seeing this now.
Me too.
Yeah.
Because they've got the right actor.
I didn't think we needed it, but
I think as well we're seeing the origin of the second act of Boba Fett though.
Yeah.
We're not seeing the origin story of Boba Fett was kind of told in.
Yeah. Well, to me, in the movies, Boba Fett was. I mean, I didn't have the excitement about a Boba Fett series that a lot of folk had, I suppose, because I thought, it had minutes worth of screen time. It was mysterious, but it was like you never saw the power of Boba Fett until that Robert Rodriguez episode of Mandalorian.
Apparently, his total screen time is like 2 minutes and 8 seconds.
Aye, but see the minute that Mandalorian episode came out, I was like, I want to see more of this. That's when I really, had a shot in the arm. I was like, yes, I want more Boba. Come on, James.
What? You do.
I love the Boba.
You do.
They're going to make a Boba Fett film directed by Josh Trank.
They
Really?
were. He directed.
They were.
He directed the
He went
Fantastic
off in a
Four
huff.
movie.
They went off in a huff after it.
He get the sack. Was there not some sort of scandal?
There was. He also directed that superhero movie.
Like Brian Singer
Singer
type.
I don't know if it was as
scandal.
bad as that.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't a.
There
was no accusations. He just. He was apparently just a.
Just a nasty piece of work to work with.
Just quite dead moody.
Yeah. He did that. Was it The Impossible? No, not The Impossible. Chronicle. He did that movie. What a film that is.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant. Now, this is absolute Ray Harryhausen stuff.
I was going to say Ray
Harryhausen. Same
Harryhausen
thing this morning.
Yeah.
I said the same thing.
Totally.
It's
and I bet you
Clash
any money
the
if there was any
Titans, Sinbad.
They know what they're doing there.
Oh, yeah.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant. I thought he was going to break his neck there.
I know, rip his head off.
Rip the head right off the Boba.
You love that, mate, didn't you?
Slow, your scripts are getting worse, by the way.
Pulling the head right off it.
How's my script? It's not my script. I'm not writing this. Yeah, there you go, James. James is agreeing. Ray Harryhausen.
Definitely.
Yeah, this bit here. Oh, it's so good.
What is it, a Minotaur? Is that kind of a...
Centaur?
Evelyn's just
Is that a Centaur?
Bloody hell.
Who brought you a drink?
Evelyn.
Princess Leia.
Oh, I definitely.
Yeah.
What a great monster.
I'm trying not to think of Tamara Morrison in a gold bikini, though.
Yeah. Did you know that the crane
Quite
things? You know the crane things, the repurposed AT-AT ATATs that they had in that was all stop motion.
Yeah.
And they pitched the idea to Jon Favreau and he goes, brilliant, let's do that.
Yeah.
Look at that, man.
Yes!
He's still giving that wee arsehole a chance.
Would you like your driveway chain back?
I know. I love it, as if he's done it. He's
I know.
Him the
I know.
credit,
Yeah. Do us a favour, pal. If I get you the heat of this numpty.
Aye. Will you free me?
Put a good word in for us, can
I
I?
get a drink of water.
Yeah.
Pure gagging for a drink, by the way.
He has literally pulled the heat right off it.
It's a hell of a size of rosary beads that guy's got.
All this stuff's brilliant, by the way. All this stuff is brilliant.
Great film.
Definitely
taking selfies with it.
I know. It probably was, James. It was probably on BBC One, BBC Two, and ITV.
Yeah, at the
It's
same
a
time.
fantastic film.
Followed by Morecambe and Wise.
Yeah. Christmas special.
Yeah.
You could actually relive your childhood through modern television quite easily, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, look, he's getting a wee drink.
There you go.
A wee drink of water.
He goes, I know it was you.
He didn't get a shake of the hand, but a wee drink of water.
That's it.
That's enough. Sometimes that's all you need.
Go on the Boba. Get it done, you.
Boba.
Magic.
Robert Rodriguez.
Great start. That's what I would say.
Yeah.
Fantastic start.
Oh, the
I've seen all
artwork.
this art at the end, man. Jesus, so good.
This is brilliant. This John Favreau, he said all these things. He goes, these should be in the titles. These should be at the end of the show.
So good.
Aye, absolutely.
Imagine you had some of this up in your walls. The originals.
I know.
Yes, please.
That's very kind of Japanese as well. The suit of armor with the weapons at the bottom.
Yeah.
Imagine pitching this to whoever needed it being pitched to.
Yeah.
They'd have been like, aye, do that. Okay,
right.
just do that. And do
See
that.
See that bar scene? See the guy with the devil horns there?
Mm-hmm.
He's in the original cantina scene.
Yeah.
Fennec Shan.
Doug Chang, what a legend.
He is. He's old school now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's one of the main guys now. See, music themes by Ludwig, right?
Right.
Joseph
right.
Shirley.
Oh, check you out.
Yeah. I wonder what those guys are all about. That's a cool painting.
Dick Bluff.
Yeah.
Old Dick.
Oh, aye.
I like Dick.
Aye. I heard that rumour.
Oh, what? The state of
With
that.
his carbine at the side.
There's a protocol droid's head. I'm
Oh,
a bit
yes,
offended by that,
there is.
actually.
Oh, I missed that, actually.
I'm offended by that. Yeah.
Aye. You love a droid.
Cancel Boba
You love
Fett.
your protocol droids.
I like a
You
protocol
do
Well,
love
droid.
droids. Yeah.
Especially the C series, obviously.
Oh, that was sore my ears, I'll tell you. These bloody headphones.
Oof. Oof.
Well, that was a great start.
Absolutely.
Highly enjoyable.
10 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
10 out of 10.
So far, so good.
That's it, man. That is
I
it,
waited
maybe.
all day yesterday to watch it as well.
How long did you have to wait?
All day. I got up at 9 o'clock in the morning, like, are we watching Boba Fett? No, we have pizza and we watch it. And
they're torturing you. They're doing it on purpose.
They are.
I don't understand, Sloan, why you can't just watch it, then watch it with him.
Because
just pretend.
I promised.
There must be something
I
I'm
never
missing.
saw that coming.
Just pretend.
Yeah,
Must be some dynamic I'm missing.
Although, James, I did try that once with, I think it was Loki or Wanda.
Oh,
I
right.
found out, man.
Well, I woke up Faith this morning.
Yeah.
I woke up Faith yesterday, and I was like that. She was so. Oh, what is that?
That's my wife made a stained glass of Boba Fett.
Oh wow!
It looks nicer than in person.
Yesterday morning, Faith was sleeping in and kind of slept in, but it got to about 10 o'clock, and I was like, "Oh, Faith's not getting up till like 1 o'clock these days." So I went through and woke her up about 10 o'clock, and I'm like, "Listen, just so you know, Boba Fett's been available for 2 hours, and I can't wait anymore. So I'm going to go and watch it. Do you want to come and see it?" "No, you watch it. I'll watch it with you afterwards," because in her mind, it's just Marvel. So I left the room, and she was like, "Dad, wait, I'm coming with you."
Excellent.
So aye.
Well, Danny watched a wee bit of it with me, but he's not. He does love Boba Fett as well, so I'm not sure why he's not in. But I think he might get involved. Don't know.
Sam was
I'm
out
on my
now.
own so far.
Sam was out now. I'm in it for Marvel. I don't really care about Star Wars.
Oh, really?
I mean, but you like Harry Potter as well, so
I think it's a generational thing. That though.
You think?
Yeah, I think Marvel is their kind of
their Star Wars.
Their Star Wars, yeah. Whereas ours is Star Wars.
Yeah, our Star Wars is our Star Wars.
Enough. Yeah, yeah.
I liked all the space stuff. Maybe that's why I like Guardians of the Galaxy, just a little bit more, because it was all in space and things.
Mm-hmm. So where do we think this is going to go then? Because it's quite open, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
Now, it wasn't like an opening where it was like, all right, this could happen, that could happen. It's very open.
You're going to see more of a vulnerable Boba Fett, but still very, still kicking much ass.
He's still healing, isn't he? So, yeah. But
so there's 7 episodes. Is that right? According to Decider.com.
Oh, is there 7? Right, okay.
Recent Disney Plus has got into the habit of staggering release a new episode for series The Mandalorian. I like that. I like the fact it's every week. I don't like the fact they drop everything.
I'm glad it's 7 episodes. I'm glad it's every week.
Yeah.
I tell you what, though, I wasn't overly happy at the runtime. I thought it was a bit poor, but
what did you want it to be?
Well, we've been used to the Marvel stuff, and the Marvel stuff's been close to 50 minutes every time, and this was like probably 30 minutes.
I like that.
Was The Mandalorian not like 30 minutes though?
It varied.
It did vary. Mm-hmm.
35 to 40 usually.
Yeah.
Never really got too much over that. Yeah. I'll confess. Don't mind saying I like the runtime. Runtime suits me.
Because the Mando, the final episode, season 2 Mando was close to an hour, wasn't it? The Skywalker one.
Chapter 8 Redemption, which is the last episode of season 1, was 50 minutes. And the last episode was 47 minutes of season 2.
Only 47, was it? I thought it was close to an hour.
The Jedi was 48 minutes. That's the one with
Spoilers.
Yeah. Can we really
3,
spoil something that's like, I mean,
Nah.
you know, it was
3,
Ahsoka.
2, 1.
Ahsoka. Yeah, that was 48 minutes. So I think that was the longest episode of season 2.
but it probably will vary, like you say, James.
Chapter 1, The Marshal, was the longest episode. Sorry, 55.
So it was.
minutes.
That was like a movie. That's the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a great episode.
That was a great episode.
I like that though because Sloan, you'll know more about this than me because it's not network TV. Like that has to, like if it was Star Trek, it'd need to be 40 to 45 minutes long.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Or they'll be much more precise actually. Mm-hmm. But with this, it's just like, well, if the story needs 35, it'll get it. If it needs 45, well, it'll get it.
That's the beauty of, like, you can't do that on television because in every half an hour it's 22 minutes of television. That's all you can have. Yep. So that's why when you look at, like, if you look at DVDs and all that kind of stuff, every episode of Star Trek is 44 minutes long because it's an hour long, which means it's 22 minutes each half hour. And you have to split that in between your 3 acts. And then you get the teaser thing at the start.
Yeah, but that's like stuck to a kind of TV schedule as well. This isn't. So that's
do you know how they vary it? This is true story. You know how they vary the runtime because they have to stick to the 44 minutes. It can't be less or more. They shorten or truncate the main theme in most shows.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how they get around it. Like if you watch an episode of Psych and it goes, I know, I'm always telling the truth, and then it goes straight into it, you go, oh, this is a fun-packed episode. Whereas if it was like the extended 5-minute version of it, you go, oh, this is a short one.
Yeah.
I don't like a short one.
No,
I've noticed that actually. Now you brought it. Yeah. Sloan, always find the stuff that you know about network TV shows and old run times.
I watch a lot of it over here.
I know, yeah. No, your knowledge on that's really, really good. I quite like the insight into that.
Sloan picks up on the minute detail.
Minutiae.
Minutiae.
The stuff that folk are going like, why would you want to know that?
That was excellent. That is a brilliant start.
Great start.
That's very exciting.
I'm buzzing for it actually.
Hawkeye who?
Only just 1 week ago we were like, oh, this is the best show in television.
I wonder what? Hawkeye who? I know.
Forget the Winter Soldier.
Loki, no way. I think we don't have to.
Go on, Jody. Keep going. You got one more. You got a Winter Soldier, didn't you?
Oh, that's too hard.
Who's done that? Difficult. Someone must have done that meme with the guy with a girlfriend and he's turning around looking at it.
Yeah.
Someone must have done it. I was actually looking for it.
Hawkeye, they know.
This is low key the best show on Disney Plus. Hang a sec.
A muted bell.
Muted bell.
That was like a
thunk.
I'm excited to see where this goes.
Yeah,
yes,
me too.
Yeah. There was bits where I was I really thought was just amazing, and there was other bits where I didn't feel it was very Star Warsy, like the running, which I don't mind, although it was kind of Star Warsy. But the bit where it was running across the Fennec Shand was running across the
rooftop chase
stuff. Yeah, the rooftop chase. That felt more Bad Batch, Clone Warsy to me, and not like regular Star Wars. But that's okay, because regular Star Wars would tend to have you running through marketplaces. But I understand why they needed a chase scene. And they probably didn't want to have a lot of extras, which would be COVID and disaster and all that kind of stuff. So they're probably going like, well, we'll just get them to do the parkour thing, and then you can have the chase scene, but it's across the rooftops.
Actually, I think they've really held the Star Wars thing. I mean, the showrunners are brilliant at that.
They understand it. I mean, even their nice little, even a nice casino is a bit, lived in.
Exactly. It was no Canto Bite, that's for sure.
Yes.
The new, their fancy version of a cantina.
Yeah.
Was still.
Yeah.
Really.
It was like the hotel in a little town.
Yeah.
It's always slightly better than the pub in the little town.
Yeah. I tell you what. See James' comment earlier on about what do you call him? The keyboard player.
Max Rebo.
Yeah, that's gonna do my nut in thinking about that now.
I think his wee kind of keyboard setup has like rockets on it.
It saved him.
Mm-hmm. I think you'll press a button and it's like a boom.
That's going to be the next fan fiction, isn't it?
He's
How Max Rebo survived.
That's not even his real name.
Steel barge.
Unless it might be Max's wee brother. Tam Rebo. It could be.
Oh, Tam. Do you hear
Your
about
brother's-
Max? Your brother?
Your brother.
What? What? A great keyboard player. Beautiful guy.
Okay, it says
He's croaked it.
Fan breed.
he said the band was confined to what was Size Noodles. The band was confined to performing at Jabba's palace until Jabba died at the hands of Leia Organa and the rebels. After Jabba was killed, he went on tour. He went on tour with Sai, since the other band member Droopy
McCool. It was
left to find his brothers in the desert. After Sai set out on her own, Rebo set out on his own solo career, and after many tours, joined the Rebel Alliance to entertain soldiers. He eventually left the music industry.
Did he? Did he?
He left the
Did he
music
really?
industry.
What is this on Wikipedia?
Wikipedia, yeah. And opened his own chain of restaurants, Max's Flanth House.
Oh, aye. Right.
He became quite rich and finally settled in Coruscant.
Did he have a wife and settle down, have kids? Little Rebos?
He got
mini
married.
Rebos?
You'll
Rebo
understand
family.
when you're older.
Baby Rebos.
That's it.
Find a girl, settle down.
Hopefully not with Nice Noodles. Imagine the babies they would have made. Holy shit.
Beautiful babies. Beautiful. Beautiful bairns.
Big mad lips. And... I'd quite like to kiss Nice Noodles though.
What?
Have I taken that too far?
There you go. What are you drinking tonight, Johnny?
I know. I'll have what he's having.
No?
You
Can I kiss your lips?
Size Noodles. Yeah. Size Noodles. What does it say about her? Yeah.
Anyway.
The best
I wonder
cinema.
what's in store for us.
I know.
There's so much stuff that we don't know about. I wonder what's in store for us.
So are they going to do the flashbacks like all through his history, his new history that he's not?
Well, that's what I was
yet?
wondering.
Or is it just going to be contained to just that, like the getting out of the Sarlacc pit thing? Because I mean, he must have done other things.
But that's what I was saying earlier on, though. You know, this is quite a bit before he appears in Mandalorian. So
Yeah,
You'll need
6 years.
there's
a few training montages.
Yeah, there's a fair bit of. Imagine they did some sort of Rocky IV stuff.
Yeah.
Running up and down sand dunes.
Because he's got to get his health back. Because he's
true enough,
right
'cause it's-
kicking.
Because the present day ones are like 6 years after. We do this every single time, I know, but it's 6 years after.
Return of the
Between
Jedi.
6 and 10 years after Return of the Jedi. Okay.
So he's obviously back to his prime.
Yeah.
Oh, they must
But he's
do
still
that.
hurting it. But the thing is, he wasn't hurting before, so something's happened to him that's put him in the back to tank, though.
Yeah, he was in the bloody Sarlacc pit.
Yeah, but he was kicking ass and taking names with the stormtroopers on the one where.
But that was 6 years later. That was 6 years after.
Yeah, but no, he's in the back to tank now, which is
No,
6 years later.
No.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah. Right enough.
Yeah.
So he's still back to tanking it.
Yeah, he's back to tanking it
Oh,
just
well.
now. So what happened to put him in the back to tank?
Yeah.
Or maybe just he was always like that. Maybe the spare back to tanking, sloshing about in the back of the.
Aye, right.
That's
So-
Slave One.
Yeah.
I think he's been having back to tank secretly. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but if I was going to have a back to tank, I wouldn't be telling everyone about
We
it.
do it in secret.
True. Yeah.
Would I?
I'm just
I
gonna
think
go.
have a secret back to tank.
Go outside for a cigarette.
Yeah.
I know.
Floating there. I think you're going out for a cigarette.
So the vertical back to tank, right? Let's get back to that.
Back to pod is what they call it. I hate to say it.
Yeah,
but
this
it's
is a back to
pod.
pod because the back to tank is the aquarium thing that Vader and his son were in.
And yeah,
We'll get letters. You're right, James. So it's a back to pod.
Comments below.
So it's a vertical one as opposed to
No, a horizontal one.
Sorry, it's a horizontal one.
Really?
As opposed to what? It's a preview where he visits familiar. Let's see it.
I'm
I can hear.
I'm looking it up.
I can hear Sloan.
Stick it on.
Hold on a minute.
Typing really fast.
James, thank you for sharing. I'll just
audio description.
There. Share
Thanks,
the
James,
screen.
for that. Yeah.
Share, and share alike. Ready?
And is he going to stay on Tatooine, I wonder, as well?
I don't know.
Or is he going to go off planet?
Unclear.
Let's have a look.
I've not ruled with fear. I intend to rule with respect.
In difficult
here we go.
times, fear is.
So is this the trailer for the second episode? No.
Yes.
These are just the first wave.
Oh yeah.
More.
Might be.
At Hitachi Station.
Toshi Station, isn't it?
What prevents us all
Could
from
be.
killing you?
Why speak of conflict when cooperation can make us all rich?
Oh yeah.
I'm not a bounty hunter.
She looks like something out of that girl there in the speeder bike looks like something out of a computer game. Okay.
Oh,
I think I've
nice.
seen that before. That one.
I've
Still
not.
looks as if it's all in Tatooine, though, to me.
But they did show there will be more flashbacks.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
And as long as it's not the Green Arrow, the TV show flashbacks, which bored me senseless.
Yeah.
Do you ever guys remember watching that?
No, I never watched
They
it.
always
saw
flash
it.
back to him on an island. It was
Oh, right, okay.
horrible,
Right.
dreadful. You could actually,
never get
for a
the ferry,
44 for a 44-minute TV show, you could have just fast forwarded all the flashbacks.
Oh, really?
But this looks like you'd want to.
Yeah, they mean
These
mean
flashbacks
something. Yeah,
Aye.
totally.
Yeah.
Aye. Okay.
Fantastic.
Excelente. Any more, Sloan?
Yeah. One more thing.
Oh, one more. What are you, Columbo?
No,
Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs. All right. Okay. Here we go. This is the Echo, Echo, teaser trailer.
Cow? Why?
What?
What's this?
What?
What's this?
What are we looking at?
Was that Daredevil?
What the heck is this? You tagging Marvel stuff onto a Mando show?
Yeah.
Sorry,
Living
Boba Fett
Dangerously.
show. What's this?
I think so. I think this might be somebody's cut it.
Oh,
I
definitely.
don't think that's real. That's a cut.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody's cut this together. I'm gonna stop
Yeah.
playing it.
That was a bad move.
Garbage. Hate screen culture.
I know.
Actual screen culture, the channel screen culture.
Uh-huh.
Is that just the worst?
I hate it when you're waiting in a trailer coming out and some guy has put together a crap thing that's got video game footage crossed with,
Oh
you
yeah.
know,
If I see
Video
another
footage.
Obi-Wan teaser trailer,
oh man.
I
I fall
swear,
for those things though. I fell for the Rogue One one. I think I fell for the Obi-Wan one.
Yeah.
no. If I don't see it on IMDb, I'm not.
No,
I'm not believing
exactly.
it.
Yeah.
But then
Or
I
if it's on
realised,
the
I
official
remembered
Disney
that
channel.
Ewan McGregor was in that Jesus film, and everybody uses that footage because
Yeah.
it's desert and it's, you know.
Do you remember you sent me one that was from Love, Death, and Robots? Love, Sex, and Robots.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Because it was the new Death Stranding 2
Yeah.
trailer or something like that.
Aye,
This
but
is
it
from
wasn't. It was
Love,
an
Sex,
episode
and
of bloody.
Robots.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, then please smash the like button and share. That would be great. We really do appreciate it. And if you got this far, and also comment below as well. So if we made any gaffes, whatever, please set us right in the comments below. Again, it builds us up in the algos and gets more people to notice the channel. And if you got this far, then hit the old subscribe and notification bell because you obviously like what you saw. So you might as well watch us do this. We're going to do this every
Do
week
it.
until February 7th, because that's when it ends. February 9th, sorry, because that's when it ends. And I think that's us. I think we'll end the show there. and we'll catch you in the next one.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, James. Cheers.